Hey there, sign of Libra. This is Kim here to do your reading, guys. This is going to be for 2 to 3 weeks ahead is the goal, is to look ahead or just see some guidance to get us through into June. Okay, so inviting your spirit guides and your angels to join us. I'm going to pull from Soul Contracts deck first. It's been a while since I've used this deck and I like it. For Libra, any placement, as long as you know what you're looking for, Libra, I would think it'd be fine. Okay, you have the cosmic rhythm, and I definitely see DNA strands there too. You can be going through some major activations at this time, activations that provide spiritual growth here. So you see the spiral of growth, and we see the DNA. That's kind of looking like divine DNA to me, like a reset to your divine DNA. Cosmic rhythm. Feel the cosmic rhythm. It resonates harmoniously with the flow of your life. Universal pulsation, life rhythm, and synchronicity. Ooh, synchronicity. Okay. And then celestial wisdom. Tap into the vast knowledge of the cosmos. The stars are offering you profound wisdom and insight to guide your path. Universal knowledge, cosmic insight, and divine understanding. Let's keep going. I'm liking this. Wow. The cosmos are here with you for real. Everyone that's coming out like says cosmos. We'll use the cosmos oracle after this. Cosmic blessings. The universe is pouring blessings into your life. Receive them with gratitude and let them flow. Sacred gifts, universal support, and soulful abundance. So look, and then here on the bottom, I have shards of memory. This is, and past life journey. Wow, okay, so shards of memory says, past life memory, soul reflection, subconscious awakening. Wisdom is hidden within the fragments. Reclaim them in order to unlock deeper understanding. Past life journey. Embark on the journey to your past lives and uncover the contracts and missions of your soul. Soul memory, past life exploration, and destiny unveiling. So you have a lot of stuff here about, to me, it seems like reclaiming your divine DNA original blueprint, and maybe even like with the past life journey, soul retrieval with the shards of memory. Could be working on some kind of soul retrieval at this time. Let's pull from the cosmos since it's going in that direction. Make sure you can see everything yet. Okay. So you might be dealing with activations that are opening your 8th and 9th chakra, the ones that are right above your crown, allowing you to have more access into past life information. I kind of think they're all happening at the same time. And so I'm feeling like it'd be past life, future life, that you have access to all of that information. And like you could be taking some unique visual journeys here, maybe through meditation. I'm curious of seeing what's on the bottom here. Deep healing. Allow yourself to heal. It is essential for your soul's growth and renewal. Soul healing, emotional release, and inner restoration. See, I think that it's like making peace with past lives, making peace with whatever kind of came to this life as karma. Yeah, making peace with it or breaking the chains even. Yeah, break free. Break free from old frameworks and boundaries. Let your soul shine without restraint. Transcend limits, soul expansion, and inner strength. So, it might be, yeah, very beneficial for you to go into like sacred meditation. Let's pull from this one first. Saying sacred. This is the Sacred Spirit Oracle. What do you have for Libra? Ground your light. I like that one. I like the picture. Woo. Awaken spirit. Wow. Nice. Okay, 18 says ground your light and let your soul shine. Ground your light, let your soul shine. So yeah, this person is definitely getting out in nature. All of their energy centers are moving good, getting that sunlight that we need. The awakened spirit, number 4, a desire to change. This feels, because of this number 4, it feels like an actual like foundational shift is going to be going on here. You might be going through another awakening. Yeah, as I say that, awakening, this color, nice, okay, this color here, Between Worlds, it's yellow, and I usually associate yellow with awakening, enlightenment. It says Between Worlds, going in a new direction, or you're between worlds, in between a transition right now before you go. And then this one, which let me just put my thumb right here on her. Sacred Divinity. There are 2 paths ahead. Sacred number 30. So you are in, okay, so something's going on here where there's a desire to change something in your life, and you have to get grounded for the guidance that they're going to provide. Grounded to feel what is or isn't in alignment with you. What else do you have for Libra? The spiral, I like that. The virtuous, oh, and the multiverse. Okay. Oh, and the golden hour. Good. It's my stomach. And the cosmic network. So this is all of that information that I say you have access to. It's all of the information in the quantum field here, or the unified field, I guess you could call it too. All right. So these are good cards. The spiral can be at the beginning of a virtuous cycle for you. Okay, so it goes up and it goes down, but they're saying that this point, that dot in the middle, that point of action is what is going to determine whether or not your spiral ends up being for growth, virtuous, like you're looking at one good decision that you make, right, leads to a lot more positive ones. It's kind of talking about the ripple effect, and the beginning of a virtuous cycle where things just get better and better. So I believe that that's what's going to be happening for you. Let's look at multiverse, which I believe is mainly the power of your choice. Yes, this card is encouraging yourself to go beyond what your belief system has allowed up until this point. Definitely. We have to be careful here with our definitions, because, and what we label ourselves with here. Truly, this whole world is like one big spell when we are saying things to ourselves, or we are believing in certain things, and a lot of people are doubting anyway what we were told to believe from the get-go, right? We know that things have been contrived, they've been made up. We know that some serious things have been staged, and basically it's going beyond that so that you can choose your different universe to live in. There is a lot. So this is about the laws that govern you and what you're being faithful to, because you are here to make believe, right? Your beliefs become somewhat of a reality here, but remember, this is the dream. So you can, what can you do in dreams, you know? What can you do with your divine DNA being turned on? You can do things that they have taught us that we can't do. You can. So this card, yeah, you are the artist in this surrealist world. The basis and structure of your play will always find support in your belief system. So good time to take it apart, right? Got a little bit of Descartes, you know, he was kind of right when he said, I think, therefore I am. I mean, what we think about and what we believe in, yeah, very important to know where it comes from. So a special, and they're saying also with your beliefs, this cosmic network is giving you all of the information. If you need to know if something is true for you as a soul, or if a belief resonates with you, then yeah, reach out to the cosmic network. You have all the information there that you need. The golden hour is the special spatial light. It represents insight. I like that. So it's the time, it's twilight. So it's like the time right before the sun rises and the moment right after the sun sets, and it's still very luminous and kind of like a glow everywhere. So, yeah, the atmosphere basically becomes beautiful, passive, reflective, and admirable. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to read this quote to you that they have with the golden hour. Says, a sublime sunset changed the compass on my mattress. I no longer sleep on the asphalt of harsh sensation. I open my mind and soul to all that expansion. Yeah. How you rest. How you rest in peace. So, okay, Cosmic Network. I don't have to look that one up. That would be your information. This book. Your information. So let's get more information on this power of choice. Which multiverse do you want to be in? So there's the line, the surface, and they're saying there's more to choose from. There's much more to choose from. Okay, 2 to 3 week for Libra. Wow. Anima Monday. Anima Monday. Good. Okay. So we have the soul of everything that is, the destroyer, and the flame. Breaking down old constructs, breaking down old limitations, or even anything that you feel you need to stop devoting energy or time into. It can be kicking a habit, for example. It can be maybe kicking someone to the curb. It can be an ending of some sort. But this is your focus. Like, so you are the one, I feel like, focused, or the action is coming from you here with the destroyer. Anima Mundi, to me, is you know, it is this, the definition is the soul of the world, or the soul of everything that is. So that's your vortex. That's like, you have everything to choose from. nothing is off limits to the divine being, and especially the divine being who knows that they are a divine being. So I'll get more on the destroyer. I'll try to figure out what that is exactly. And then we have the flame, which that flame is about you keeping your flame lit. You have a reason and a purpose to be here. And sometimes that flame, you might be the only candle in a dark room. I wonder why you're there. But that's exactly why you're there, because it only takes one to light it all up for everyone else. Not to mention, you can light somebody else's candle that they have with your own, and very easily, not really taking too much out of you. All right, the destroyer. Goodness. So this is your vortex. You have whatever you want. The flame is that spark, that inspiration. Okay, Spirit for Libra, what is the destroyer about? The rising star. Oh my gosh. What are we doing here? What are you doing here? Maybe that's an actual... That's the actual message, is like, where are you at right now? Because you're you're the rising star. This means you're about to be like in the spotlight, right? And getting a lot of attention. And she has a microphone here too. No matter what you do, it looks like you're going to be in the spotlight. And I'm wondering, I have manipulation on the bottom. So I'm wondering if you being in a certain spot, if you're going to make some decision here, or decisions about who you want to go with you, who you want to be with you during what looks to be like a fortunate or maybe even like fame coming in. You may be ending it with some people. Whoa. You may be ending it. You may be ending it with some people who are like emotionally or mentally completely unstable and not good for you. Jeez. And then I have occupation here also. A doctor. Look, it literally looks like somebody needs a doctor here. Like they're emotionally and mentally unstable. Maybe that's why they can't go with you with the rising star. Animosity. Animosity. Well, I think your advice is to be the Ice Queen when it comes to these people. Somebody here is just jealous, obviously, because, well, one, you must have a lot of talent. And there's something about your destiny. They can see that you're destined for a lot. You're destined to have a lot also. And so, yeah, that's bringing a little bit of animosity. I would say definitely stay in that. The Ice Queen is the Queen of Swords kind of energy, which is your energy anyway. I would say stay in that, which is putting up your boundaries. If you need to put up your boundaries, be stern. Be firm with your communication. Yeah. Let me see something else on why they have to be the Ice Queen right now. Why do they have to be the Ice Queen? Because you're about to rise. Yeah, because you're about to be very fortunate. Look what you have manifested. And it's a power struggle. I think they are the Emperor in the reverse. I think you have some people that have like a power struggle issue, especially when it comes to seeing that you're about to do really, really well, or that it looks like to them like the hands of fate are turning in your favor, because it did come out in the upright and this deck is mixed, so it definitely could have come out in the reverse. So you have fortunate things coming for you. And the King of Wands is that like star kind of energy, even though it's like a Leo energy. It's very pioneering, it's leading others, it's in a natural way. You could be building something, you could be really just doing very outstanding. All of your actions that you're taking, you're the, like, say you're this magician, you're the conscious creator who knows, like, you know what your divine DNA is and what it allows you to do. So you know you're going through a lot, and you're going through a lot of activations, and this is you being on top and really not caring about this, being the destroyer if you have to. I mean, really, if somebody is just dealing with like their power struggle here, yeah, saying that they're just like kind of not stable, or they misuse a position of power with the Emperor in the reverse. 3 of Cups on the bottom is celebration, abundance, getting together with people that care about you, that love you. Yeah, so the Magician is lit for the next 2 to 3 weeks for sure. Yeah. So expect to be inspired almost like by yourself here. By you. You'll be inspiring yourself. The optical illusion. Yeah, see, this is this energy here with this like confused or unstable person. I feel like somehow they're wanting to pull a head trip on you, or to make you feel, I'm getting the energy of making you feel like you're not as powerful as you really are, and that being part of the illusion, wanting you to stay in some kind of like predictive matrix programming, right? And so, and if you're not doing that, you're doing things different, and they see you succeeding, then they're upset. They represent animosity. Too many. So I think you see through that. I think that optical illusion is something that you see through. And get ready, especially if you felt tension. The slingshot can represent you feeling tension, like you've been pulled back. Could have even had a delay or a setback of some sort. But they're saying that once that is let go, you're going to like exponentially increase. What am I trying to say? Like if you're launching something, it's going to go very fast. If you're doing something with like social media, or even artwork or music, or anything here where there's a project that you've wanted to get taking off, like you wanted to see it take off or blow up, that's fast. The slingshot says it will happen fast. And at the moment, right when you feel kind of the most anxiety, and sometimes you are feeling or picking up on energy from the future here of future excitement. All right. The eclipse, the fairy tale, and the changing card. So they just want to say things are changing at this time. You have the eclipse, which is thanks to, sometimes being in a dark situation or even a temporary darkness, there's going to be a light reveal. And that bright light reveal, it's called the solar corona, and it is what we appreciate, basically, after we have been through what we've been through. So yeah, it also says upstage. So I have a feeling that there's somebody that feels, especially with all these energies, that they feel upstaged by you. But yeah, pay no mind and just keep going, I would say. Fairy tale is believe the impossible, daydreams, romantic ending, universal archetypes, hopeful, magic, unicorns and rainbows, aspire, happily ever after, fanciful, and stories we tell. So that's what I have for you, Libra. Thank you all for joining me again. If you'd like a private reading, the information's in the description box below. They are pre-recorded videos. You put in the checkout section, right at checkout at the end, there should be a notes section. You put what you would like to ask out of the reading. And thank you all for the support with the private reading so far. Sending you love. Bye.